There's a town the sea almost forgot, a place where fog never lifts, and the air still carries the echo of a vanished light. Locals call it Black Hollow, once a quiet seaside village, now a whisper on the map. At the edge of the cliff stands an old lighthouse, its walls cracked, its glass eyes blind to the world. No one remembers when it stopped shining, only that, sometimes, it still does. They say the light turns on by itself, cold, white, and alive, like something trapped inside is trying to find its way back. The last keeper, Thomas Wren, vanished in 1973. All he left behind was his logbook, and one final line: "The light is calling me." When the townsfolk went searching, they found no footprints, no struggle, only the lantern room door swinging open in the wind. The sea was calm, the fog was not. Since that night, no one goes near the cliffs after dusk. In the village pub, they whisper stories of a light that appears before a storm, and of voices carried through the mist. 50 years later, a young university researcher, Eleanor Grant, arrived to study the mystery. She believed science could explain everything, even ghosts. Her notes mention strange sounds, a hum beneath the waves, a flicker of light through the mist. "It feels like someone's watching," she wrote, "or waiting." On her third night, Eleanor followed the light through the fog, her flashlight trembling in her hand. The path led her to the old lighthouse and an open door. The air inside was colder than outside. Dust floated like ash as she climbed the spiral stairs toward the lantern room. On the keeper's desk, the same logbook lay open, but now, a new message had appeared. "The light returns when it's needed." Her breath quickened as the glow grew stronger, seeping through cracks in the walls. But there was no bulb, no power, no reason. The entire room shimmered in blinding white light. In its center stood a figure, tall, motionless, featureless. Eleanor whispered, "Thomas." The figure tilted its head, and then, the light consumed them both. At dawn, fishermen found her camera on the beach, the tide brushing gently against it. Inside was one photo, the lighthouse glowing, and a shadow standing beside it. When police played back the film, static filled the screen, until a woman's faint voice whispered through the noise, "The light wants witnesses." Back in her cabin, they found her notebook. The last words written shakily on the final page. "It's not a light, it's a door." Today, the lighthouse still stands, silent against the sea. But every year, on the same autumn night, a beam cuts through the fog, cold, white, and alive. Some say it's the spirit of the lost keeper. Others believe it's Eleanor, still calling out through the mist. But the oldest fishermen whisper that the light isn't calling to us. It's calling for us.